Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest, the first for the week. Very, very close to Christmas. Let me give adequate notice now. From like the 21st, I'll be away till about the 2nd or 3rd of January on the Christmas break. Okay? So nobody should start asking, where is Uncle Jimmy? Where is Uncle Jimmy? I'll be sitting down quietly in my house. I have a stack of movies and things I want to watch and enjoy myself. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to sit down tight in my house. Morning, Capi. How are you?
Good morning.
We originally I had invited Captain Blades to talk for about 30 minutes to talk about the new defense minister. You know, we had to defer it from last week. Only for us to now have the issue of the coup in Benin Republic and also well, I don't know whether to call it arrest. Excuse me, whether to call it arrest, but our plane is stuck as we speak in Burkina Faso with the officers there. Now, usually this kind of discussion might take more than necessary, more than 1 hour. We will make another day available within the next 7 days if we want to stretch it. So, we're going to have a full program on that, because security issues are very, very important, especially where we are now. Very, very important, and there's a need for us to discuss these things thoroughly. I've also heard people say that, why is it that it's Captain Blade you call all the time? It's like I've appointed him the in-house military analyst for our program. Because in this program that we have, you have to have confidence in certain people when it comes to sensitive things like this, that you interview. Especially, it's not so much a matter of views, of their views alone, but it's a matter of education. You know, there's like a lecturer. You call the same lecturer once that lecturer has passed his PhD. So tomorrow we will have Dear Bumi. We will have the Agony Day. I think I'm a bit fatigued. We'll have Agony Day. And on Thursday, we are going to talk about the next Awujale, because that again is a sensitive issue that's coming up. I'm going to talk on Thursday to my favorite guest on that too. And I'm going to have one of the aspirants to the stool for next week. So these are the things you need to look forward to. Capi, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Okay, let's get down to business. What is the new defense minister bringing to the table? Retired General Musa. What do you think is a round peg in a round hole?
Yes, I do.
You do. Question number 2 is, do you think that now that we have this as a precedent, our defense ministers, is it better if they have military experience?
Well, that question itself, for me, is better. It's an added advantage.
It's an added advantage.
But it's not cast in stone.
Of course, yes.
You do have remember, some. Yes, remember.
There are generals and there are generals.
Exactly. So,
but does it help that he's a Christian?
For me, I don't see the color of his religion at all. But given our nuances today,
and the optics.
It does. Okay, I'm not a Christian, but
I know.
I'm a soldier first, then anything next.
But you were not born a soldier.
I was, because I was born in the barracks. I was conceived in the barracks. Okay. Everything about me.
So maybe you're a long soldier who decided to come again.
My father wanted me to excuse me. My father wanted me to be a draftsman.
Okay.
Law. You know who draftsmen are. So just like you, he first of all sent me to go and read English. Yes. So I was there. I know all this iambic feet, how many meters make one Alexandrian. And man, I was crying through class. But when the first opportunity came,
you bailed out.
I ran out.
So what does General Musa bring to the table?
He brings vigor. He brings youth.
Okay.
He's intelligent.
Okay.
He belongs to, I think he's the first Nigerian Defense Academy graduate. to become. Yes. ND is a degree award in.
Yes.
I think he's the very first the Nigerian Defense Academy would have said today became a minister.
Oh, okay, became a minister.
Minister of Defense, and even Chief of Defense Staff. I stand to be corrected on that one, but I think I should be old enough to know that.
Okay.
Yes. So I see him coming in to do something, a round square, a round peg,
In a
round hole.
So
that is if the hole remains round.
What is this one now?
You know the road. You know how it is. Just like
Yes.
they shift the goalpost when you are about to take your penalty. These politicians can do anything. One of which is, I don't know what Mr. Matawali is still doing there.
Yeah, why do you need a minister of state?
That's it. Why would
Do you think it will relate to him or just?
I don't see any book that says it's guaranteed. Why would you take a subordinate and put him above his superior, then humiliate the superior by having him report to his subordinate? What else are we not being told here? Exactly. What are we not being told? Behaviorally, I don't think any sane human being will feel good about it. Behaviorally.
Is there any personal relationship between them?
I don't know.
So what's your discomfort? Is it that there shouldn't be a minister of state? Or
look at it this way, sir.
Oh, he used to report to the minister.
It was Minister of Defense, Minister of State for Defense, number 2.
Yes.
In order of seniority now. Then Chief of Defense Staff, number 3.
So now the roles
now
are
you've
reversed.
taken the boy and you've put him above his boss, and you said his boss should now report to him. No, I think the fair thing they should do is to let the the Minister of Defense choose his Minister of State. Put another way now, let me be blunt. Whoever wants to cry can go and cry. But this is what we're talking about, because our peace and the lives of people will be depending on this. Here's the thing.
I never thought of it that way, you know.
The Minister of Defense is a soldier. It's an added advantage. The man who is reporting to today, the Minister of State, is a civil servant. The Ministry of Defense is not a regimented unit like the army or a brigade. It's a civil service. And the Minister of State technically will know all the cabinets and all the files much more than this general who just came in from the field or from a regimented structure to come and sit in a public civil service structure. So why don't you allow the chief of the Minister of Defense, who is just coming in, to choose his own
minister?
Thank you, state. He's going to go for somebody whom he knows, okay, he's going to be a senior civil servant with relevant antecedents in the same ministry, but whom I can rely on.
There's even a possibility that the Minister of State will have an attitude.
Why not?
He's human.
So, for me, give him a clean slate. Don't give him a clean slate. We know he's a round peg in a round hole. But then the way he's looking, the hole can become a triangle tomorrow or even a rectangle. If you want him to succeed, then help him to succeed. And if you don't want him to succeed, don't play politics. Don't play politics here. Let's be clean.
This is very, very interesting. But so far from the body language of the Minister of State, have you seen anything so far that has bothered you?
That he is who he is bothers me.
Okay.
Yes. There are concerns about his antecedents.
Is that concern restricted to you or restricted to your group of people? That's the military.
It's restricted to people who think like me, because even within the military, we have yes men.
Yeah.
We have yes men, obviously. So if we want the present crop of service chiefs and the Minister of Defense to succeed, then we'll have to help them to succeed.
Yeah.
That's
so
where
would you say that the Minister of State then has to have a military background, or
not necessarily?
No, but it's because of the.
But let the Minister of Defense choose his own Minister of State, or appoint one. Don't foist one old hand on him.
Do you think it would have been better to have chosen the Minister of State before you chose the service chiefs?
That will depend on the, how do I call it now?
CNC.
The sagacity and the, how do I put it now, of those who advise the CNC. Most of the time we see things happening.
Statutorily, who should be advising the CEC on defense matters?
On defense matters, you will be seeing the NSA there.
Does he have military experience?
It doesn't need to have military experience, because even him has to be popped or pepped up by credible and, officers who can do it. I've always had this very beautiful example I used to give about the founder of the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency. One of their founding fathers was a history lecturer.
Yeah, but with the dotted responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I've always said one that Nigerians relate with. There's this man they used to call, sorry, it doesn't, if I say used to, it means he's deceased. He's still alive. Last time I checked, his name is Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever played football per se, as in played football.
Yeah.
But he could do a thorough.
Yes.
So you don't have to be a general to hold a position, but being a general comes as an added advantage. But at least you should be able to sit down and say, I have seen your antecedents, you are good. Now I'm going to give you this office, and these are my expectations.
I think I'd feel a bit more comfortable if we had an NSA that had an intelligence background.
Okay, an intelligence background is good.
You know that the history teacher you're talking about,
yes, indeed,
it could be the cover.
Indeed. An intelligence background is obviously wonderful. You need it, because that community is a community of smoke and mirrors.
Yes.
So if you are not one of them,
you're not going to.
You're not going to find it.
So far, I think this gentleman had been a policeman and then EFCC. So,
which arm of the police? You see, Uncle Jimmy, even within the police, there is a call for medical doctors. That does not make you. There are crafts, if I could call it that. Now, the intelligence craft.
I think the intelligence. I think having a background of international intelligence, because as an NSA, your job is not. Your job is not that of the Inspector General.
If you find yourself within the intelligence community as an operative or as an officer, and you grew, you can't escape having one or two things to do with foreign intelligence services or even hostile intelligence services. Right from the get-go, you're going to be reading about things that have happened. You're going to be studying cases. You're also going to, at the very least, if nothing, be running circles as a young boy or running errands around the embassies in your country. So you can't escape the local and the international content you are mentioning. You will definitely get robbed. It will rob off you anyway.
But by the way, before I forget, do you saw the list of the ambassadors that... Is there any security? There are a lot of things about some of them that comes to mind, but do you have any security fears about some of them?
Some of them, yes. I won't go into names. Their antecedents speak for themselves. But my biggest fear is this. There is what we call persona non grata. Who is persona non grata? Is the one whose letter of credence is rejected by the host country.
Yeah.
So you could be sending me, for example, to sheriff's country. And sheriff's intelligence agencies are not jokers. They're going to be giving you a brief, if not a dossier on me.
Yeah.
So, as I told you, you can't escape it. Foreign intelligence agencies, national intelligence, we are all in one smoke.
I even think...
So, if, for example, a host country rejects you and that letter you carry from your president is very undermining.
Well,
so it's up to you to cross your T's and dot your I's.
But I also think that some of them that are not reliable, that have been dancing in the sun, you can't rely on them for intelligence purposes. They could sell out your country.
Habitually,
there's one or two of them that I have a funny feeling they would gladly sell out this country.
You see, the thing is, there's this thing we do in the intelligence profession. An old mentor of mine, he used to tell me, we are creatures of habit. In those days, if we want to put a visual perimeter over someone, we just try to study him habitually. We know who he is. We know his medical allergies. We know we know who his friends are. We know where he likes to go.
Yeah.
We are creatures of habit. And when you have people who have what you call, they are cholerics. Behavioralists will tell you have sang-froids, you have cholerics, and you have all those melancholics.
What am I? Am I a choleric or not? I will ask you later. There's a close friend of mine, almost like a brother to me. I like to know whether that one is choleric.
So there are different.
Whether it's choleric or.
And some people are also a mix of.
Okay, I wasn't talking to you. Please.
Okay. Some people are also a mix of all of them. So when you have a choleric that is habitually, he can take on anyone.
Yes.
Let's not have him take on that president one day in that country in the open, because you are carrying our banner.
What about the dead one that was chosen as a...
that it also tells you what is happening around the president. I told you about...
It's very sad.
It's some of these things are not absolutely the fault of the president.
But these things that keeps...
The people that surround him.
Look, I'm on the mailing list of the presidency, okay?
Yes.
I get mails every day. And there's hardly a day I get a mail that I don't get another one correcting the mail I've gotten.
I also see...
Has that happened to you?
No.
No. Are you on the mailing list? Oh, you're not on the
I
mailing list.
also see some that are shared. And
Then you have a correction comes...
Yes. I used to see where some things are omitted. I used to see syntax. I used to see semantic. I used to see punctuation errors.
Yes.
People who can't get their tenses correctly are writing letters in the presidency.
Yes.
People who don't know what the difference between official and demi-official letters are sitting there. And these are the things that actually grade you amongst your international committee
there's one gentleman that sends me mails, but so I asked around one or two people here, and they said, yes, you always have a correction coming in again. And
so you find out
tells
that
me a lot.
as I said somewhere once, I said it's seemingly as if it's not about what you know getting there, it's about who you know. And if we continue to do that, it dilutes our reckoning before our peers.
But before I like to do these things. I'm a bit of a rush. This thing that the president did over the weekend, deploying the Air Force and foot soldiers in the Benin crisis. Does it have any implications militarily?
There are a lot of implications depending on which side of the spectrum you are looking at it from.
Okay.
I want to believe that for us to go to Benin Republic, to go and, foil a coup,
yes,
is the optics are loud about whatever is going on between us and the French president. Leave Patrice Talon out of it yet. Let's just stay him out of it yet. Because don't forget, we are Anglophone. Benin Republic is Francophone. Okay? Go to Burkina Faso, Bobo Dioulasso, where our men are sitting. They are also Francophone. Now, the feeling is cooled from other perspectives. I'm not going to talk about the yes perspective. I'm going to talk about from the outside looking in. So our leaders can get another perspective. Let me play the devil's advocate so we can balance it and then come out with robust decisions. What from an inside observer sees is cooled our president's closeness to Macron be what is being exploited to ensure that Macron's policies sit in an increasingly anti-Francophone West Africa. Those officers in Bobo Dioulasso now, what those people will be looking at is, oh, you are here to spy for Macron because your president is his friend. I'm using my counterintelligence officer's head now to think aloud so that our people should not necessarily be all-time yes men. Do the counter narratives and do the counter observations, balance it with your pro narratives, and then come out with a very robust decision before you act. So here is the situation. You are looking at a country that had a coup. What Patrice Talon, that is the...
I'm sorry, I have to stop there because we have to take a break.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggi Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggi Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi Double Cubes today. Me and Maggi. So good together.
The biggest food festival on the African continent is back. It's the GTCO Food and Drink Festival, wait for it, Holiday Edition. That's right, on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December 2025 at the GT Center, Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival returns for a special holiday edition. Think mouth-watering street food, retail stores, exclusive chef demonstrations, and master classes. And for the kids, a magical holiday wonderland. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival is for everyone. Your holiday experience starts here and attendance is free. After all, what's a holiday without good food? Don't miss the holiday edition of the GTCO Food and Drink Festival on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December at Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival, supporting small businesses and promoting enterprise.
This one where you dey share Coke and Fanta today. What's it happen?
My guy, you never hear them say 35cl plastic bottle don't drop to 300 naira.
300 naira. No be 350 we dey buy am before.
Yes, so the price don't change. Now 300 naira now. Meaning say you dey save 50 naira for every bottle. This one now real small price, big refreshment. Oh yeah, my guy, you said take one bottle.
No lose guard, grab your favorite 35cl plastic bottle for Coke, Fanta or Sprite for just 300 naira for any store for your side. Promo go end when our will finish. Coca-Cola, real wonder.
Attention Lagos, Unusual Praise 2025 returns this December. Bigger, louder and more spirit-filled than ever. Join thousands of believers and anointed ministers as we gather to give God an unusual soul-lifting praise. Get ready for an unforgettable night of worship with Chioma Jesus, Moses Bliss, Sumisola, Mr. M and Revelation, Chinyere Udoma, Sajud Nnam, Adazaya, Bidemi, DJ Sax, and many more. Unusual Praise 2025 is happening live on Friday, December 12, 5 p.m. at the main bowl, Tafa Balewa Square, Onikon, Lagos. Come with your family, friends, and loved ones. The countdown is on. Get ready for an unusual time in God's presence.
You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh king. Maybe you like to party.
Gigi.
Then you need to have a taste of Mini Noodles Patty Jollof flavor, party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
Then you'll love Mini Noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini-Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini-Me Noodles. Slop life.
Start your day and have a good time.
Keep on creamer.
Oh, where you need to have the break time.
Keep on creamer.
If not tea, papa garita.
Keep on creamer. Keep on creamer.
Looking for reliable solar power and smartphones without stress? Sun King, one of the world's largest off-grid solar company with over 100 shops across 36 states in Nigeria, including the FCT, has opened its first experience center at 109 Island Junction beside Lotus Bank, Ikeja, Lagos. Come explore a wide range of our solar products, including solar inverters and your favorite smartphones, all available on easy installment plans. We're open Mondays to Fridays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit today or call 0800-786-5464. 0800-786-5464.
Sun King, power on Niger.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
This traffic, we won't get to the bank before it closes.
Relax, my bank is right here with me. Yes, with First Online by First Bank, banking is just a click away. Transfer funds instantly, set up standing orders, pay bills, and even make bulk payments of up to 500 records. With a sleek design, smarter features, and faster access, First Online puts more power at your fingertips. Log in today at ibank.firstbanknigeria.com. First Bank, you first.
Lagos! Who delivers for the streets every year?
Pepsi!
With match shows back to back.
Pepsi!
And still gives you amazing refreshment in a big 60 cl PET bottle.
Pepsi!
Who is Baba for the streets?
Pepsi!
Louder! Pepsi! Baba for the streets. Enjoy more vibes, more bedu, and great tasting refreshments with the Pepsi 60 cl PET bottle. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
No matter where you are, city or out of town, you deserve a great reliable connection. The Airtel 5G Smart Connect not only delivers that, but also gives you unlimited data to stream, download, and browse in your home or office. It also comes with wider coverage and super fast speed, all for just 25,000 Naira. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to start enjoying unlimited data now. Airtel.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Start my day. Pick 4, 5, 6 has DHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, my own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah.
I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef. Niger vibe, Mr. Chef, two finger crush. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
Chef of life.
Aye, my head, oh. Make you say they no go finish you. Oh, yeah,
take this Medic 5-5. Make you medic your headache.
Now everybody confirm I'm the correct remedy for headache. Medic 5-5 now.
My name na Odunlade Adekola, and I be better hustler. From morning till night, na back to back. Work, traffic, noise. Sometimes it be like say your head go bust. But me, I dey move smart. Once that headache show, I go straight for Medic 5-5. It dey work fast. It dey cool me down quick. I no get time to slow down. Life no dey wait. With Medic 5-5, I dey medic my headache.
Fast relief, use Medic 5-5. Oh, I no get time to slow. Time no dey waste. I don't medic my headache.
Now, Orange Drugs Limited, the market Medic 5-5. If your body no tranga after 3 days, go see your doctor.
As a mom and a dentist, I know the importance of strong teeth, beautiful white smile, and fresh breath. They give you the confidence to eat the right foods without worry, speak confidently in public, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1-2-3. It's 3 toothpaste in 1 to protect their teeth from holes, give them white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1-2-3.
Oga Hustler, you guys match this hustle aura for aura. Oh yeah, carry one super commando energy drink, yeah. Make yourself get energy to fire on. Cause to wait for this hustle, no be by size. Super commando.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
The Mieti Ala Cattle Breeders Association has condemned the sanctions against them.
Finish, we're like a sour soup waiting for someone to warm up. To wake up to the House of Assembly. You have to wake up to the House of Assembly.
All this talk about voodoo is nonsense. If I had any authority, I'll fire
The
him.
football team is as bad as the economy of the country.
If you listen to both ends of the argument, whether it's the one where there is a genocide or the one where there's no genocide.
So ever since they have been saying they have been defeating and killing and the rest of them, it's like what they are just interested in now is who is coming to their party, who is not coming to their party.
So what do we call this one now? Chibok 3.0?
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yeah, okay, so welcome back. Let's get down to business. So you were talking about the Benin, episode.
Yes.
What happened.
Yes. So I was on Patrice Talon.
Yes.
That is
the president.
Monsieur le Président.
Hmm.
Now, let's understand something. Coups are outmoded. Yeah, gone with the wind. Yes, we know. But I remember saying here that our politicians, and when I say our politicians, I'm talking about African leaders, should do well not to provoke the unexpected. So if the president can get himself, that's the Beninois president, can get himself Silma, that is alone,
yes,
in a room, and think to himself, he should know something is not right, because he is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. That's one of the caps you wear in a democracy. So, if you are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, what happened? That your own boys
have rebelled against
you. There is food for thought there. Whether he likes it or not. Yes, we know they've been quelled. Yes, it's unpopular. Yes, Nigeria sent our aircraft.
Okay, so one of the things I mentioned this morning when I was with Sheriff is that, do you think we were hasty in sending the Air Force and the troops? Because supposing it hadn't been quelled up till now.
Yeah, it would have.
No, but what if?
Yes, what if, exactly, what if?
What if, when things like this happen, you don't know what is going to evolve.
I don't see it as being hasty, knowing that there is a very, very close relationship between our president and the French president.
No, I'm saying that for the nation.
For the nation, yes. You were saying it's hasty.
Not for him. Not for him.
Okay, for the nation, yes. Well, we were a bit, knee-jerkish.
Yes.
We ran in there, and I can just imagine what would have happened if
If we were held down.
Yes. The only thing why we probably had that confidence is comparative Niger. Benin is a mini country. I've been there. I've been in Benin. I'm conversant with Benin Republic from Ouida to Abome Calavi, Jogu Kandi, Bembereke.
What were you doing?
There are no comments. I've had, so
yes.
I understand the Brigade Territorial and how their sizes.
So we had intel to know their strength and to know that
very,
we'd walk over them.
Apart from that, it's a very small country.
Do they have an air force, by the way?
No, I don't think so. No. I don't think so. And if you know the size of Benin, you know that I don't know how our fighter aircrafts managed it. But before you have already crossed it.
Yes, because from here to Ghana is
that's what I'm
less
saying,
than an hour.
Before you accelerate, you're already crossing borders.
Would we be regarded as some kind of bully by the armed forces?
Given the challenges we have, I don't think they will see it as bullying. They will see. You see, one thing you have to understand, and that is where I want President Talon to understand this. Yes. You see, coups are outdated, but there is something African leaders do that will eventually bring about it. Let me put it to you this way. Supposing those officers were in Mufti, would you have called it a coup? So that's it.
Well, we could call it a coup, but not a military coup.
Thank you. Because they are wearing uniforms. So here's the thing. There's something I spoke about in this place, in this studio, that is worse than a military coup. It's called civil disobedience. And once there is civil disobedience, the army comes in. They will stroll in and say, okay, Oga, you know what? Just step aside so that we can stabilize.
Yeah.
So gradually, you are beginning to get them to have that notion that, okay, it's bad because we were in uniform. But the things that made us come out are still alive. So I'm saying, go into your room, President Talon, think about it, and come and do what you need to do. So you don't have a civil disobedience.
Is there a nexus between what happened over the weekend and the capture of our men in Burkina Faso?
I'm sure. Let me not say I'm sure, but definitely the AES states, Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali, definitely they will be looking closely at what happened in Benin Republic.
Does that put us in any danger?
Well, the way it is, we are in between a rock and a very hard place. The reason is, don't forget, we are Anglophone.
You keep saying this thing. But
I'm serious about it because
it's quite significant.
Once upon a time, someone led a team to Chatham House and had what you could call a conversation with people there. Go back and read what transpired. Those people are not dead; they are alive. And if you know the history of our being nations, you will know where we're coming from. We are Anglophone. They are Francophone. And today, our Anglophone friends and former colonial masters are just folding their hands and doing like my friend here is doing. They are just looking. They are not saying anything. And we are seeing, there was a time Chiani of Niger raised alarm that there's a Francophone base somewhere in Nigeria. You recall?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Whether that is true or not, I'm not going to.
Well, it was reported last week that Mr. Macron has offered French assistance in fighting the insurgents.
The insurgents. Well, that's where we are going. I wouldn't know. That will depend on the advisors of Mr. President.
But with what you know, should we take that kind of assistance?
No. If you asked me,
I'm asking you.
If you asked me, I wouldn't. I'll just politely tell Mr. Macron, you know what, we'll ask for assistance from you to the extent with which we need it.
Who should be our brothers? Our African brothers or the French president?
The best way I can answer that, Uncle Jimmy, is what happened to our non-alignment policy? Can you remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
And in any case, our foreign policy should be Afrocentric.
It should be Afrocentric. One Africa as a centerpiece, I call something like that. Yes. Centerpiece of our foreign policy and then the non-aligned movement.
Yes.
You recall the non-aligned movement?
Yes.
But presently, I don't think we are non-aligned. We are actually Franco. We are more Franco-aligned today than we seem to be Anglo-aligned.
And that, I think, has to do because our president is always going to France. Anyway.
Well, yeah, he is. And for me, there's some kind of, it has a disruptive kind of, optical, impression.
It makes me feel uncomfortable that we are surrounded by Francophone countries.
Of course.
And Nigeria we might not be perceived as the enemy, but we're perceived as being friends of the enemy. And that doesn't sound too right.
Apart from that, there's something I would have wished we started doing 20 years ago, but could start doing tomorrow. French has to be a must. It has to be a must.
Oh, in schools and
yes, because we are surrounded by French-speaking countries. It's necessary. Look, when I was learning how to speak French, I had a tough time. Why? The toughest was because I didn't have people to speak with all the time.
Oh, is that why you went to all these?
You won't go there, sir. I won't answer you.
but let me take this call. He's been quite persistent. Okay. Hello, good morning. Our lines are open now, so you can call in. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Go on, please.
This is Malik speaking.
Malik, good morning.
Captain Blade, morning.
Morning, sir.
Captain Blade, let me say this, sir. When a father fails to teach his children what is right and what is wrong, the children will keep doing the same mistake the father is doing. Do you think, with what the president has done today, and the Senate cannot stand their feet and say, you are wrong, sir, the next Senate will do something right, sir? Good morning, sir.
I wonder what he means by that.
Well, you spoke in parables. So
yes, so he has to be parable. I'm not going to be guessing what he wanted to
exactly.
say. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Alex.
Alex.
Captain Blake, morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Alex, your Uber friend, sir.
Hey, Alex, now. You don't buy new motor. Oh, yeah, go on.
Yes, I don't buy another one. No, I don't buy new one again.
Okay, all right. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So, Captain Blake, I want to ask a question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like my son now is interested in going to the army. He tried the NDA last year. He almost got it. He passed the medical and he didn't get when the list came out. And he still wants to go with this present condition. You will advise him to still go in again if you are like a father to him. Because he has already bought another one again.
Okay, sorry, I want to interrupt. We are talking of national issues here. And we were not going to trivialize it by letting you call in. Please let us respect ourselves, okay? We have said that we should be talking about the issue that is being discussed. Not about how your son, and if you're a father. Yeah, his father, you take your decision. Good morning. Morning.
Morning. Akajumi, good morning, sir.
Morning.
This is the one of Odogbolu.
Morning, sir.
Captain Blade, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Anytime I hear your voice like this, I always
please go straight to the point. Please go straight to the point.
Yes, my question to you people: how is it that we can be smart in other countries, but in our own country we are not smart? What is the cause, sir? That's my question, sir.
Okay, wait. When we have other questions, other remarks, you might want to respond to it. Our lines are now open. Okay, hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Captain Blake.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I want the Nigerian government to be very cautious because going to Benin is good. But what happened in Liberia some years ago, because of ECOMOG, Nigerians suffered. Are they going to protect the Nigerians that are in Benin Republic? What happened? I don't know what will happen to Nigerians because some of the people that are in favor of the coup, what will happen to Nigerians? Thank you.
Okay, let me add. See, Kapi, I know that I think we need to tell the government to be a bit careful how they put Nigerian souls in jeopardy. Okay, a soldier, I believe, has sworn an oath to protect father and country and whatever. I think in deploying them into other countries at a time like this, I think a lot of care and caution as to we shouldn't waste our people, as it were. I mean, come on, we can hardly meet up with the challenges we have. We've gone to delve into another country. Thankfully, we were able to quell it, but there's no guarantee that it would have happened in such a fast manner. Is there any aftermath that would come from this thing that we have done?
Yes, to your question, sir, first before the others. Yes, because if you recall, when we gave the deadline to Niger,
yes,
there was an inflow of Nigerians who started coming back home. Can you recall?
Yes.
There was an effect. There was an effect. Yes, there will be an effect, because I recall when they gave the 7-day deadline, there are a lot of Nigerians who were screaming there.
Yes.
And say, we want peace, we don't want war.
Yes.
And of course, when such a thing happens, you are going to see some hostilities from
within
the country there, that is in Niger, who are saying, okay, you people want to attack us, come and start
going, yeah.
So such things must be taken into consideration. Also, don't forget that our soldiers too are human.
Yes.
If you want to know the real effect of just pronouncing that soldiers go and do this, if you want to get the real effect, let's pull in some wives. We will not bring in the wives of serving men, to be fair to their husbands, but let's go for the wives of men who have retired or are deceased, and ask what wives and parents feel when a politician sits down and say, you know what, we are moving to that place to go and do this and that. That's why if you observe the United States, except there is a compelling economic or political asset, they don't just deploy their men because they have men.
It can backfire.
That is it. And the lives of the men too are sacrosanct.
Yeah.
So we need to have politicians who will take that into consideration seriously.
But is it a plus or a minus that we were in a position to deploy what we deployed in Benin at such very short notice?
I told you it is because Benin is a mini country.
I see.
Benin is also...
I did in Ghana.
When I was in Benin,
yes,
they don't have filling stations the way we do like this.
Yes, they sell in bottles.
They sell in Keke Marwa.
Yes. That's the
33,000 liter tanker at that level. If you took a 33,000 tanker liter into Benin, even the roads are very narrow.
Yes.
I don't know where you want to keep it. So it's a mini country. So it's a very, very undersized one for us. What we were able to achieve in Benin, for example, we wouldn't have achieved in Niger. Which was far, far larger. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So it was a walk in the park, really. They didn't even need 2 fighter aircraft. Just one would have.
So the fighter aircraft, did it bomb some of those people?
I don't think it's bombed anybody. What it will just have done was, as I told you, if you've seen a fighter aircraft pass overhead at very low
during the Civil War, I will never forget him. Von Rossum.
It's a soul resetting.
It came at night and it came in the evening.
That one didn't use fighter aircraft. Sir.
It wasn't fighter aircraft. It was a bomb.
The fighter aircraft.
But you knew that he would drop bombs.
If you've seen a fighter aircraft fly past at a very low, maybe at 100 meters or even 300 meters. It's a soul resetting experience. I'm telling you.
even if that man is standing, I don't know.
You don't want to be under his fire. Just passing alone, you know that yes, there's some serious things going on here. So as I told you, it's so fast that I wondered how the Air Force pilots did it. Because before you accelerate, you are already threatening to enter Togo. So I don't know how they managed it. It requires a lot of skill to have, to have kind of dominated that.
Okay, let me take this last caller for today. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
And good morning to Captain Blake.
Good morning,
Go on, sir. Please just go on.
My brother, I always like listening to your voice. Thank you. Please, Captain, I just want to know one thing. This boy is calling from Afromedia.
Okay.
Now, when Donald Trump said he was coming to Nigeria, what we had, we were told by the president and those who surround him that he cannot come because Nigeria is a sovereign state. So I now ask, now that just 2 days ago now, we learned that the Nigerian military went to Burkina Faso, to the Benin Republic to quench a coup. So I now want to know more.
Okay, so we have to go. I'm sorry, we have to go. Capi, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I had to cut you, but time is not
never a friend.
yes.
It's all right.
Okay, thank you very much for listening, everybody. Thank you very much, Sheriff. Thank you very much, Captain Blade. We were invited by legitimate government of Benin, so that doesn't hold water here. What's Up Lagos is coming up next, so don't go away.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.